down Stephen Square, Stephen Green's up there. I was actually in there, but this out here is called Stephen Square. That's Stephen Green Shopping Centre and blah blah blah. Then there's the dog. We'll get back to that later on. So we shall. Putting up here actually. All the youngsters off doing their thing. School out by the looks of it. So yeah. I have to just try and figure out how to oh yeah, that microphone about I'm playing with it for nearly 20 minutes there. It's not charged properly. It's not him properly, blah blah blah. So I just figure it out when I go home. Especially like hanging with this part of the world. Down to that young lad in the green top there with the brochures. Hop on, hop off tour shit. I don't like that because when you're in Dublin, you get on a bus, get on a Lewis, the taxi, even a horse tram. You kind of have to go where they go, stop and this stop. I'd rather just potter away and do my own thing because you cop something going on now. You're having a fire, Jesus. Yes, for Jesus. Another one of our emergency services. The fire services now they have cars, vans like that, pickups, jeeps, cherry pickers, fucking everything. But the one thing about no matter what happens to a car, no matter what kind of crash it is, if there's an airbag gone off at all, they actually have to. They feel like they have to just cut the roof of every single car. They love using the jaws of life since it was given to them. Yeah, it just seems to be a great thing for them, you know. Yeah, I love it, A bit of a DIY going on here. What is that building? Or what's going on? That's number 24, it's in Stephen Square. And it's Pembr, P-M-B-R, whatever the fuck that's supposed to pronounce. And look at these, they have a Christmas bow already on the building. Christmas bow already. Why are you heading your body cam just died? That's a good question. Battery's low, that's weird. Alright guys, so that's it. Again, the fucking body cam. Didn't think I would this early, would. See how it goes. And plop all the use on this bin here for a minute. While they sort out the body cam. And what you can see the hotel, so they're open for about 40 seconds. How you doing, man? No. Now we're charging. Body cam is charging anyway, guys. Put it back on the jack and pick you guys up and let's go. And we're off again. On the road again. Don't know where I'm going, back again. That was, is that hotel? Yeah, I think so. If you're asking is that open to the public, I'd say so because you have one of them fancy doormen over there with the top hat and the 3/4 length coat and all that shit. It is the Shelburne Hotel. That's what it's called, Pat. The Shelburne Hotel, number 27, St. Stephen Square, Dublin. And now, judging by the taxis and the doorman and the valets, I don't think it's the service the migrants be getting. But you know something? You never fucking know nowadays. You just never know. We have women and children sleeping on the cold concrete. So I sure as fuck hope not. If that's what they are, no, they couldn't be. Shelburne, there's it's way too snazzy, too much. One of them Dublin hotels, it's actually historic, so they wouldn't lower themselves to that level, thanks be the fuck. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing at least. But you look, Pat, you know I'm fucking right, man. Posh is the word for it. But look, let me tell you something, Pat. It's not a hotel I'd ever do forward anyway, so. And there's doormen and valets, so I don't think I'd get away with trying to sneak in there. Well, with the body cam on my phone, I'd have to put the phone away. And the problem is, the body cam now is not set up for the Wi-Fi on the phones just yet. So, we'll see how that goes, you know. I'm only getting into this, lads. I'm only at this now a while. I'm only new. I'm still trying to figure it out as I go, so. After Christmas I'll be up and going full swing with all the... I finally got to figuring stuff out. But my biggest concern, I'll be honest with you, lads, is the fact of what's going on in Europe at the minute. I know I'm worried about Ireland, of course I am. But we have to look to other countries to see what's coming our way. And I've seen a couple of videos from a few different countries, Germany, France, where Muslims have been invading Christmas fairs and festivals, marching through them like they're the fucking Red Army. But I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with that, but if they try that shit in Dublin, City West is going to look like a fucking fire. It's going to look like a slap on the wrist compared to what's going to kick off here. That's against everything Christian and Catholic. And guess what? We're a Catholic country. And not too far away from me is the miniature. We have Christ Church Cathedral. We have one of the most famous in Dublin, in Ireland probably, St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's now a couple hundred yards away from it. Two of them now are very close in proximity. So I'm not sure now, to be honest with you now. There's the migration office. There's the migration office over there. And I'm just going to do a bit of walking and talking now because I'm actually early. There's not even a cop shop. Man, I shouldn't have had that smoke. Cop on the street. Not even a cop car, so you're not expecting what you call a mass crowd either though, let's be honest about it. So, let me see. I'll get there, yeah. If I win the fucking lot up, that place is probably about $250 a night per person. And that's just me trying to press myself thinking that someday I could afford it. Look, I'm not into that shit, man. I'm as Irish as they come. If you give me a corner and something to put my head on, I'll fucking sleep on the ditch. Now, I don't need big fancy beds. I wouldn't mind having them from time to time. But I've lived in Dublin for years. I'd rather live up the streets and around the estates anyway. So it gives you a different vibe, man. I remember when I came to Dublin, late 80s, early 90s. The Dublin I remember from back then. It was the very same as what you see buying the Snapper or the van. All the houses, young guys running right, not giving the boys. That's the Dublin I remember. That's the Dublin a lot of people remember. I remember Moore Street being absolutely manic. You could go down there for a fucking bag of apples and you could take you a fucking hour. Because you'd be standing, you'd be talking, you'd be gossiping. So it's like one big family life. And when you walk onto the street, once you had a good respect and good manners, you'd be accepted into their like a family and you'd be everybody talking, having a joke, having a laugh, eating your apples while you're talking to them. So it's not bad now at all, so we can't really complain. But as it is now, I know, I'm talking the book boys of 35, nearly 40 years ago, but in all fairness, guys, is there anyone here that actually knows what I'm talking about, who wouldn't wish to have that back again? And don't start this bullshit. We had diversity in Ireland back then. And we had diversity. We've had diversity grow up. We've had people here all walks of life. People say, oh, you're a racist. You bollocks. How can you be a fan and fill in it and be racist? Born and bred Dubs to the bone. You know what I mean? And Phil didn't give a bollocks. It's not, you know what I mean? You swear that your mother was coming in for the first time we had grown-ups. We've been coexisting for generations with them. But we normally wouldn't have tolerated the criminals, the pedophiles, the sex offenders, child molesters, child abductors, grooming gangs. All that shit that Micheál Martin and his cronies are trying to get in. So therefore, it's not even, and they're fucking up everything. All the money that they have spending on them. And we say to some poor fucker who's on the dole or whatever, right? What happened now? What's with the arm response now with the blue lights on? Just stop dead like that. What the fuck? See, them blues and toes not supposed to come on in this case of emergency. Now, he didn't have the lights on, but he didn't have the siren on, so what do you say do there now? There you go, there you go. Now we are. Now we are. You're not getting it right. They really don't like being stuck in traffic, do they? They really do not like being stuck in traffic. Because if that was anything other than an emergency, he wouldn't have paused for 10 to 15 seconds like that. But they're quite straight on and just flared. Unfortunately, they are do that. So that pause behind that fucking lorry there made me realise he just saw the back of the lorry, saw the lights coming down, saw him green. When he put the lights on, they went to red, the van didn't move, the lorry didn't move. So guess what? He got fed up after about 10 seconds and decided to pull up behind him. So that's what their blue lights are for. Oh, sure. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Alright, how's things, man? You well? Larry,
how are you, Larry?
not too bad, but you well?
Right.
Oh, no problem. How you doing, man?
All right.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Fresh weather.
Very fresh.
With your hands. Let's get you some gloves.
I have some in my pocket. I'll wait till my hands are going numb, then I'll put the gloves on.
But then now we can't.
I was up here last week and they attended College of Carlos in Dublin. Now there's some other fucking town I'm coming in.
Belfast got a big job in the World Bank.
That's the one thing about Dublin, it always draws in the countries.
You hear about that?
I can't say much, I am one. I'm an extra man, so I can't say much.
That's who he is. We all bleed the same. We're all the same.
Yeah, well then, nice to take the piss from time to time.
Yeah. So we know what's going on.
It's like for anchor.
Yeah, it's all in the boy.
Oh yeah, you can't break the bit about the way. I remember when I moved up to Dublin in the early 90s. And I was getting called a culture. It took me ages to figure out what it was. I should remember half my picture.
Good old Jackie and slagging.
Can't fucking be it. The one thing like most forces, I was only about 19 at the time. Yeah. Everyone was saying to me, alright bud, I was going, hey, you're so friendly. now I find myself saying that.
Here, look at bra.
I came up on the train on the Malvern Kerry. I was an hour and 10 minutes on the train. I didn't understand the word I was about. Talking.
Here, look at bra. the EU out of Ireland. Get the Devil's Council out of Ireland, the EU. Get them out.
Oh, 4:20, you're back in. Oh, hi. Okay, Kenny is fucking flocked up too, is it? Alright, man.
He was only 10 years of age.
4:20 is. All good. All good, 4:20, all good. Yeah, they're hooking up there later on with DC anyway, but they haven't no chat to him. So, there's a fair.
He was only 10 years of age. Erica Bra. Change the children.
Stop undirected illegal entry. I 100% agree with that. Back anyway.
Erica Bra.
None of your business. How you keeping, man? Or, I'm not even sure if you're a man, so I apologize, but how are you keeping? Nice to have you back on. Maybe before guys get the signs.
Erica Bra. She was only 10 years of age. Get the paedophile government down.
The thing is, guys, when they see all these cases, you see these cases here, what's going on here? I don't know if people remember, you probably don't know much about up here in Dublin. A year and a half ago down near us, a Muslim father stabbed his 8-year-old daughter to death in the middle of the street because he was arguing with his wife.
Did you find out who got used to
No, Cork, yeah.
That's shocking, isn't it? For once it's not fucking
Erica Bra.
Because,
She
you
was
know,
only 10 years of age.
but the worst part about it is some of ours have been twisted now as
Get
well.
the paedophiles
I
out.
think it's all them towers sending a signal off to the interfering with people's what's called it, the magnetism.
Erica
fields.
Bra.
Or the microwave things, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like setting them off. You know, look at that young lad went into a crash down in Limerick.
Yeah.
And then you had the same thing in England. Another young lad went to school.
Yeah.
You don't just normally do something like that. Something
No.
has to switch it off.
Look, I'll be smart with you.
Oh, there's more going on than BCI.
I'm not to take nearly every drug known to man over the years, and I've never even come close to doing something like that.
Would you mind swapping?
No matter how out of the face you'd be like.
The spell one, yeah. This is for work, but through. Yeah.
I was talking to Collie the other day.
Life ahead or
I was talking to Collie the other day, and he said he had to go to the hospital.
Huh?
I was talking to Collie on Saturday. He was saying he had to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, no, he may not turn up today.
Oh, he was having fucking awful fucking pains and something. He wasn't a bad way. Like.
He's on his way. Well, he's just got a spank child.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting because he really sounded like he was rough. Like. That's what I was saying. If he didn't come, I wouldn't be surprised. Like.
She was only 23. Murdered.
He was only 17.
She was only 10.
Stabbed to death.
Right.
Stabbed to death. His eyes got shut. Beware.
Get the Muslims out. Filthy animals.
United we stand. That is very true. But United were big or best or stronger. That makes more sense,
The
alright?
followers out, the Muslims, and the rest
So-
of them.
Tricolour, the Union Jack. That's what one has to have put up the Spanish flag, the French flag, the German flag, all that together because this thing is not just one or two. This is fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting to a stage where I think we should have thoughts of. And I actually believe it or not, I think Tommy Robinson actually touched on this before. If you could have a synchronized protest in every fucking country at the same time, especially now coming up to Christmas, especially after seeing what we saw in Germany and all in France and whatever, if we could stand up all at the one fucking time and vote that every country should get the fuck out of the EU. EU should disband and let every country look after itself, look after its own people, and that's it. We don't need Brussels. Why are we telling the Brussels what turf we can and can't burn? What milk and bread and truck and this, that and other we can and cannot use? What beef we cannot use? I don't give a shit what anyone says. I don't buy my meat out of a fucking supermarket anyway. I go to the local butcher's best, where I know where the food came from. And it didn't come across on a fucking boat or a plane in a big plastic packet that's probably about a week old. Manufactured, preserved with chemicals. Bollocks to that, man. Chop off the fucking rump, chop off the rump, stick it in the pot, and away you go. It can be from the bone to the plate in a couple of hours. So, that's a lot better than a couple of weeks, guys. I don't know why you're all eating this fucking shit food, because you don't know what's in it, you don't know where it comes from. And just because they put an Irish flag on it doesn't mean it's from Ireland. It could have been packed in Ireland, that's all. Shipped in bulk and packed here. Slid into a polystyrene packet, wrapped in fucking thing for them and then sold to you. So just, if you want, just go to your local butchers. Every town in Ireland still has a butcher's. I don't care if it's an extra 10 minutes walk. Far better food for you, far more nourishment, far more protein, better calcium, better everything in vitamins. It's natural, real, unpreserved, untreated, and no chemicals. And you know that whatever you're putting on your plate, if it's up to come from Ireland, it's only up to come and literally up to the country. So that should be definitely one of the things to get away from the EU for. Farming is a big part of our culture as well. You know what I mean? You have to highlight all these problems now. These poor children here, murdered, fucking murdered. Not even getting to a stage now where people can attack, but just even we're talking murders. So, a 10-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 23-year-old. There's no age limit, like, there's no age bracket. They don't give a bollocks. Here comes the unmarked squad car. Turn around, haha. That's where it's going to go. Head back the way. The lights flashing on the grill. I don't know if I can get me picked up on the camera or not. I'm trying to stay on this side of the road because I'm out of the sun's glare. Brussels sprouts now. No, yeah, I do love me Brussels sprouts, especially with the Christmas dinner. Yeah, I can't say no to that because, to be honest with you, I'd sit down and I'd eat fucking a bowl of Brussels sprouts on its own after dinner. But I'd suffer for it about 4 hours later. Yeah, see, that's none of your business, that's right. See, now you see the thing about it is, we're coming into the part of Ireland now. It's Christmas time, as you say. There's going to be women and children and elderly people on every last inch of fucking every corner of every town throughout Ireland for the next month and plus, right up to the new year. Because in Ireland we have, our Christmas doesn't end on the 6th of January, is what we call Little Christmas. So therefore, we have a good month and a half now where, as bad as it was, but people have been at risk, going for a walk, going to the shop. Now we're going to have people out in their hundreds and thousands doing their Christmas shopping, buying in their Christmas presents, the food, the present, in and out of every fucking shop supermarket, shopping centre in Ireland, in every town, village, city. And if we have this amount of attacks, sexual assaults and murders on given days like this, what's it going to be like when the numbers on the street are tenfold? And the worst thing about it is the numbers of them fuckers is becoming tenfold as well. What's happened here is they're going to cause a civil war in the country, and then they're going to blame us for standing up for ourselves. That's not right. This is fucking ridiculous. The drugs have bomb, you're not warm, you can't see any temperature. But what about it? Too many of them in the country. You know what I mean?
Ireland for the Irish!
I see people talking about people having to patrol the streets.
Keep the devil out!
Every single woman and child goes out on the street, triple caution. We'll have to have at least a man with them. That's how bad it's fucking gone. And if they don't, it's like, you know, like we said there a minute ago on the chat, about having to watch over your back the whole time. Walking down the street, looking over your shoulder. See someone, if someone bumps off you check them, make sure they didn't try and knife you. This is what it's going to come to. This is what it's going to come to in the next couple of weeks. So, can you understand what you're doing to the country, lads? And sitting back in the door there, in the nice little fancy blue suits, thinking you are somebody. Powers wanting to switch down to the Minister of Finance. I wouldn't trust him with the loose changes in the pocket. Let alone the country's fucking budget. That's just the truth. And Neil Martin is going to be stepping down too. He's wasn't all confident should be coming, or should be running out very soon. But that's how it was, to be honest with you. Especially here, we have Stephen's Green across the way here. And that place now is going to be out in festive. There's going to be amusements, there's going to be festive things on the streets, there's going to be choirs. I've often seen choirs singing outside shopping centres in Dublin. And those choir singers singing holy and religious songs, are they going to get attacked?
He was only 10 years of age.
You know what I mean? If you're going to bring that on the people, if you're going to bring that on to the people on the streets of Ireland, you better make sure that every choir that has permission to perform better have guards around them, because they're going to need it. And this is all because of the big arm man, Simon Harris, and no thanks to that fucking treacherous cunt, McDonald, Sinn Féin. It's like we're not even people anymore. We're just numbers. The worst part about this is they're getting paid to have them in the countries. But they're actually, the Irish economy, the budget is supposed to be for the Irish people. But yeah, it's not going to the Irish people. It's going to all the migrants who are paying the tax on their training centre all over the country. Like, what the fuck? The two places here in Dublin, like I said in the last video, there's a Christ Church Cathedral and St. Patrick's Cathedral. They will be definitely lit up for Christmas, of course. They'll have to be watched. They'll have to be kept secure.
Keep their devil gods out.
Same. Have to try and keep the people safe, guys. Well, we have to now this age because no one else seems to want it. The Jarvis don't want it. The government don't want it. What the fuck do you do in that situation? So we only have, we have to look after ourselves. And then when you do, we're the bad guys. So, yeah. We're the bad guys, huh? That's the way it goes, man. But you look.
You opened the port there today.
Yeah.
There'd be a helicopter down the plane.
I believe it.
Man, unless you have money talks, good shit works.
I never heard that one.
If that's the case, the whole fucking Dodge should walk.
It's shocking. And then you have the house on the corner. Walk down there on that street there.
Yeah.
There's a house on the corner facing the door, and it's all boarded up. And there's all these little squares in the wood. It's like little lookout.
Peepholes.
Yeah. As soon as you take a right, take a left, and you'll see the house right in the
They
corner.
probably shoot up in there.
That's it. Yeah, hey.
Down Brackett Street.
That'd be a right place to go.
Jars.
That'd be a right place to go with a sniper rifle.
And it's full of
Flying there, yeah.
right here.
Should I touch it up the house across the street? Have you not seen that?
No, that's not.
Here, look at that.
I wouldn't believe
They're
that.
selling it for sale. It's for sale signs outside.
It'd be
Yeah.
sold to a vulture clothes and
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the Yankee old by you. Yeah. No, just as a getting kind of busy now. Traffic wise, so we should have a few more people now showing up shortly.
Almighty God, save Ireland from the devil.
Here the other.
Almighty God, save Ireland from the devil.
It's not getting a house for the ground and then living the people off.
Jesus is the way.
I'm just sitting on the jack there, guys. Starting to feel the chill. Welcome to Dublin in the winter. Got to zip up the jacket. Yeah.
Joyce, how are you doing? Get the filthy European Union out of Ireland. Get them out of Ireland. They work for the devil. Get them out of Ireland. Otherwise you will be doomed to hell. Get them out. Or send you to hell.
I missed up in the chat, guys. They're not. There's nothing good to say. Who are you, Richard? Who's Richard?
Repent before it's too late. Before Christ destroys you.
No, Richie. I'm speaking of something only dubs can understand called culture. You wouldn't understand that though. There's only 3 people in the Ireland that can understand that. That's the Dublin man, the Kerry man and the Cork man.
Get out.
DC.
Turn
I'm
back to
actually
Jesus
live
Christ.
at the minute, brother, so I can't answer
Turn
that.
back to your Savior. It's not too late. Send them back to hell.
One
That's where
hour
they came
you
from.
will have what? Of Wexford actually too. Well, I am from Wexford, that's true.
Don't accept their filthy doctrine.
I have been known to actually shift
Get
to
them
the
out.
dub now from time to time after living here as well, so bit of everything. Bit of a mongrel in me, you see, as me all the time. Wexford now, believe it or not, now is one of the largest counties on the Leinster, so could be from Gorey the whole way down to Fenwick, you know what I mean? So saying you're from Wexford is kind of vague. I'm from New Ross. That's why you don't hear me saying hun. Me hold. I love when people say that. Him and his But Harris is after going from the attorney down to fucking Minister for Finance. So what's happened there? And did Micheál Martin not get a vote of no confidence last 10 fucking days ago? Like, what is going on? Micheál Martin's vote of no confidence is outlasting that migrant 6 months fucking outdated deportation policy. It's getting a bit much now. You were working in a company, or you were working on any site or any business or any factory. If they had no confidence in you, you wouldn't be still there 10 days later.
That's why we haven't any luck in this country.
Well, Frank, how's things? Russell Troon, that's where I'm from. Top of the hill, Nunnery Lane. Actually, believe it or not, guys, the housing estate that I live in, Nunnery Lane, is actually built on a Magdalen laundry graveyard. Now, there's one for you. Hence, that's where it's called Nunnery Lane, because that's where all the nuns were buried. And all the nuns that died, the local convent, or any other Magdalen laundries and all that shit, they all got buried in that graveyard. And that's where I live. On the house estate built on the graveyard.
Ireland forever.
They went to renovate the estate there, 20 years ago. They started to dig out what was like a big mound at the front. To behind the carport, they had to stop, they came across remains.
Get out!
Yeah.
Get out of Ireland!
There's been people living in Ireland so long now.
The Crusades are coming after you again.
The new people have been housed on top of the old. And only in Ireland can you do that, put the living on top of the dead.
There's one last crusade to do. Bring the Crusades back. Get them out. Spawn of the devil. Get them out. Save the children. Save the Irish. Save our children.
Make Ireland safe again. Make Ireland safe again, baby.
To hell with the devil. Send them back to Irish town.
They just go up and get us there. You don't know what we're up now. It truly is indeed.
I'm second there, guys. Just have to check something now. I got a message coming there from
Why did you decide to give vote?
She's become a finance man. More health organization.
yeah. Yeah, the job DC Robles is on his way, so
This conspiracy against us
we'll
this past 60 years. We can live without it.
few coming. Few people there, but look, people have lives there once a week, so we don't expect everyone to show up at all at the same time.
Believe in Jesus Christ. Repent before it's too late. Bring back God to Ireland. Take back what's rightfully ours. That was stolen from us. And stolen from Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Frank is in as
Jesus
well.
Christ is the way. There's no other way.
Paul O'Neill.
It's the only way you can save your soul.
How you doing, Paul?
Don't believe the Lord, don't work with the devil.
And also, there's no cops here
Those who
today.
are everyone, they're not going to get away with it. For his wrath is coming
They're actually
soon.
starting to mind their business, huh?
And the sooner the better.
That's look, you know,
These are prophetic times.
it's starting to realise we're not going to
These are
stop.
Bible times.
Small numbers, big numbers,
Don't
they're still going to
forget
keep
that.
coming out, so, yeah.
Get real people. Smell the coffee. Christ wants you out there. Speak up for him. Don't let him down. Speak out for him. Speak out for the God of Israel. For the Israeli people who fight with us. And you don't know it. You'll be dead only for them.
Make Ireland safe again, people.
Make Ireland safe again.
Alright, Cody.
Go back to next week, lads, and Tierney. Good to see you, bro. Fair play.
Alright, man, no bother, man.
This is a chap from Hungary. He's coming from Hungary today.
How you doing? How you doing?
So far we've had this at the protest. What's your name again, sorry? George. From Hungary this man's coming from, yeah?
George.
So far this is a good idea because like so far we've had a Polish, we have nationality wise, we've had a Croatian man.
And we had a chap last year from Belgium.
That's right, we had a Belgian man, a Romanian man, a Croatian man, and now we have a man from Hungary. All here to support Ireland, opposite of the migration pact. This is the way the protest should be run. Everyone in the EU bloc, we're all the one here.
Yeah.
Believe in Jesus Christ.
Instead of all this nonsense that the protest that's being policed with certain people, don't bring other flags, don't bring other nationalities. As far as I can say,
Save your souls.
anyone in the EU bloc is welcome to protest, we call them. That's as far as I can say, because we're all the one, we're all going through this together, you know.
Because we're all being taken for a ride by the EU.
Oh, yeah.
Every one of us.
Jesus Lord.
A couple more people come up, Larry, that's on the way there. Fergal Deary's going to be here, if you're on the live, so yeah, he's going to
Christ
be
is
here.
King.
I'm always right.
Lovely. He's
King of
what
Kings.
happened here with Seamus Banty, so I'm going to go live on
Lord
my phone when he comes
of
up, and the two of us recorded together, right?
No bother.
It's a great story when he has a bit of corruption. Banking corruption, political corruption,
He was
and
only 23.
judicial corruption had Fergal Deary's place shafted. He owned a nightclub basically in Monaghan, Carter Cross.
I know Fergal.
You know Fergal,
I was over in Joyce's house with him for a while.
Yes, yeah, no, sorry, myself would be there. That was what I'm saying.
I know Fergal, yeah.
Fergal got shafted.
Save your children
He got a
now.
loan of 2.5 million off
Come
AIB
walk
Bank,
with the
and he only
people.
gave 1.8 million.
Join
Never
the
forwarded the
people.
other 700,000.
Join us who are right.
And
Who
basically
march with
repossessed
Jesus.
his property, and they gave the bank for 650 grand. This fella Banty had something
too
else
late.
to the power league. He's some man.
But that's the same fucker that made 10 million on his properties in 3 months last year.
And in total, so far, the last couple of years, Banty has made 230 million, lads.
Yeah.
230 million. There was a meeting.
And wasn't he one of the people that was part of the committee that allowed the Muslims to pray in Croke Park?
That's right, exactly on the ball, Larry, yeah. Just for anyone that's watching on the live here,
Selling people out.
we're going to have a meeting in James Joyce's house after here. For anyone that wants to come on board with us, and we're going to have a chat about things about the right past centres, we'll say, and you know, there should be places occupied all over the country. But this is,
Right.
thanks very much for that.
We'll discuss details of that in private.
Everyone's invited to the meeting, we'll say. Yeah, the rest of the details discussed in private, better off private. But anyone that wants to come down to the James Joyce's house after here, welcome to some of the trip to James Joyce's house for me. Page, so we know who's coming to the door. Because someone who don't know, you know, if you met someone else out there, make sure it's not one of the lefties on yard again, you know. Cheers, lads.
No bother. Today, yeah, after this.
This is what you get.
Make Ireland safe again.
Make Ireland safe again for our children. All of us.
All right, Bart.
Why don't you help make Ireland safe again? I want to get them off the lads sometimes, they're better.
Not your man,
Yeah.
Get the devil out of Ireland. He's rampant. Get Satan out of Ireland. He should never have been here. This is our land.
And he lives in Dublin 4.
Our land.
Banty is a demon.
Belongs to Jesus Christ. Give it to us. And we will never give it up. We will defend it with our last drop of blood. Eire go grow. Repent before it's too late.
Make Ireland safe again.
Repent before it's too late.
Stop the raping.
Get out and do your duty for Ireland. Christians of Ireland, get out and do your duty for Jesus Christ and stop betraying him.
Ireland for the Irish people. Ireland for the Irish.
Ireland for the Irish. Ireland for God's people. Christians. Not filthy Muslims.
Cheers, mate. Rob's in the chat.
Get out of Ireland.
Nick is in the chat.
Get out of Ireland, you filthy bastard.
The
Get
big
out.
mosques
Do your Christian duty.
in conquered
Jesus
countries.
Christ,
We're very close to that now, I'm afraid.
and take that country.
Well, we were very close to it over 100 years ago as well, but they didn't quite get what they wanted.
We want our country.
So, I never say never. I never say give up.
Save the children. Woe to them who hurt children.
Watch your back now, that bus.
For Christ will destroy them. All you people, woke people, that are working for the devil, change your ways before it's too late. Because Christ is coming soon. You're not going to get away with it much longer. Believe you me.
I know it has, it has mosques and
Your
property,
days
of
are
course it does.
numbered.
Because they're getting paid to let
You're
them
all
in there.
going to die. If you don't change
And
your
but
ways.
you know the thing that gets me, lads, about that
Do
War
it
Park,
before it's too late.
hand stand.
Do your
They
Christian
kneels
duty.
and prays to that stand,
Dear
to their
Jesus Christ,
Islamic
what you're meant
gods,
to do.
in front of a
If you're
stand
born
where
Christian,
named
do your
after a
duty.
young Catholic boy.
You fucking coward.
That's the biggest slap
How
in the
dare
face of
you
the whole lot.
betray
What an
Jesus
insult.
Christ, our Lord and God.
What a fucking insult.
He's our blood. We will die for him.
But that, I think, you know, that's what they're wanting
You
us
won't
to
take
do.
it from him.
They're wanting us to kick off, and then that can make us look bad, so that can make them look good. So people will think that, oh, so it's okay, it's just the people are wrong. The government is
Help
right,
us.
let them all in.
Save
But you know,
us.
that's why we need the government now. And we need to be out of the EU. We need them to stop fucking controlling our country. People put
Save
up all these jokes
Christianity.
left, right, centre around the world about Donald Trump and this, that, and the other.
Save yourselves from the
You know
devil.
something? I think everyone should take a leaf
Save
of that book.
yourself from the devil.
We should.
Before
We all
it's
need
too
our.
late.
We all know they need their own
He has
version
you
of
all
ice.
possessed.
Simple as that. Clean sweep, get them all the fuck out. Just like that. You know what I mean?
What is it? The Jeep. Oh shit. It's one of the lights now. I'll go straight ahead. The blue lights on it.
Right under the
The Jeep, the same way of the blue light.
Suppose with electric vehicle, missed it.
Believe in Jesus Christ. He's the only way. He gave us our salvation. Don't let him down. Close the borders. Close the borders. Get them out.
You know, there's no Augustine church on sale.
Close the borders.
What? Augustine
Save your
church on
country.
sale. And the Muslims
Don't
will
let them
buy
murder your little children. Save your country. Do what Christ is asking you to do.
How can a church
Because your
people
time is
fucking
running
say
out.
it?
Make Ireland
Ah,
safe.
that's good. It's getting out of hand here now, Frank. For fuck's sake. They're selling churches.
Close the borders now.
Don't worry.
Make Ireland safe again. Stop this madness of letting every scumbag in the world come here.
Close the borders.
Deport illegals.
That's it.
Close illegal.
Garda Aidan Minnick, head of the Immigration Bureau, will you do your job, please? Aidan Minnick is quoted online saying on RT News, what is a better person? Aidan, we can tell you what a better person is. A better person is those that are not on the run.
Make Ireland safe again. Close the borders.
For heinous crimes like that.
Close them down. Keep them out.
Illegals to go. Get them out. Illegals out.
Keep them out.
Love from Japan. Thank you very much. Or should I say,
No passport, no benefits,
Burma.
no entry.
Jesus saves. Hopefully he will save us.
Film on the stairs.
No
Hopefully he
passports,
will.
no entry.
Hopefully he will.
When the bus pulled up here, there's a bloke sitting there. Bloke like that, the guy with the car watching us.
Always at cards.
Church beside the Oak Grove Council in New Ross. The Augustinian Church in Mary Street. See, that's working right across the road from me. Oh, it's going into the ground before I let me do that. No, you're fucking mine. 100 yards from my house. I can get to that graveyard at any time I want without being seen. I live that close to it. I hover up my back gate and I hop the wall and I'm in the graveyard. So that wouldn't be a wise thing to do.
Close the borders.
No cameras, no proof.
Save your
I'll tell you one
children.
thing, I can tell you now something, Paul. Frank, sorry, that's not going to fucking happen. I can guarantee you that.
Close the border.
That actually,
Keep the demons out. You molested the children.
they want to marry to it, but I can't believe it.
Ireland's safe again, folks. Get them out of Ireland. We don't want them. They work with the devil.
I'm thrown in a loop after that one.
Get
Frank.
them out before it's too late.
What?
Before you all
Wait, I
die.
spread that on Ross. I'm going to put that. I hope people on Ross know. I'm going to share this on Facebook actually. To all the New Ross groups. Then again, there's an awful lot of New Ross groups as Palestine supporters now as well. So for a town that's so small, I don't know, man, if it's going to be.
Jesus Christ. Close the border.
Have no interest, so it's going to have to be.
Ashley Murphy,
That's going to have to be stopped.
23. A beautiful girl murdered.
Not by protesting,
and
but by
raped
action.
scum from hell. They should not be in this country.
That's it. Close the border.
Get them out. Get them out of Ireland. We're getting sick and tired of it. We've had
Now,
enough.
the thing about going to that church, right, the Augustinian one, and see, the thing about that, I know the one that Frank is talking about, it is an Augustinian church. Now, the church is not overly big, I'll give it that. It's up off of Chapel Lane. Now, it's an old boarding, it was an old boarding school. And all that stuff.
Walk with the devil. You know what children like.
We're here for safety, for your safety.
What are you saying?
We're here for your safety.
That women and girls were never raped in Ireland before.
No, they weren't, no, but they're not being raped on the scale or attacked at the scale of the at the moment.
Come on.
You want to see you. Let me educate you.
Go around that corner.
Let me educate you.
No. Go around that corner.
You go up to CUS. Go up to CUS and we'll see you in the centre.
You paid 8 billion in debt. A recession on the way. A recession on the way.
Behind me.
Don't you dare get aggressive. Put your hands in my face. How dare you?
You came over to us. You came to us. You came to us.
You sick animal. We're here to protect the building like you lunatic. Yeah, well, when you see what happens when you meet one of these migrants, you'll be saying, well, we're fucking right, you're weirdo, you. You're brainwashed and retarded, you. There's no help for you at all.
Would you believe that? 2 women. Would you fucking believe that shit, bro? Like, they're the ones we're trying to protect. And they're the ones attacking fucking us. Because I can't believe that. We're trying to protect them bitches and they're attacking us. That's it took me a minute to figure out what was going on, I was so shocked. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on, I was so shocked. Sorry, can you tell the colleague his pouch is open? Oh yeah, I'm recording everything.
It's none of your business who would call the protest. We can't remember. None of us. We're all here to get a collect the exercise the constitutional right. In what
It's like
regard?
the government, it's amnesia.
What regard? What are you here to intimidate this week? Just to intimidate us? Are you not concerned about the women and children being raped in the country? Well, we are. That's what we're here. That's what we're here to. You know, it's a peaceful protest. No violence. We're here to exercise our constitutional rights, guys. If you lose the attitude coming up and asking who's organising this, that, it doesn't matter. We're here for the safety of women and children in this country, and that's all you need to know.
I'm here for little children.
That's all you need to know.
I'm gonna rape our kids to get away with it.
I find it funny that I find it funny. They're questioning us, right? They're questioning us because we're trying to get the migrants out after their colleagues were stabbed.
What's happening in this country is that if the government are failing to do their duties, we'll hear you, make sure we'll highlight the subject.
Even your colleagues were stabbed by these criminals. Two of your colleagues were stabbed by the same criminals. Yeah, well, you should understand what we're doing here, man. You should understand more than anyone what we're doing here.
Knows what you are. And I hate to be when your day comes. It's coming very shortly.
There'll be a big disbandment in the kids, a big mix-up in this country. You have to be.
We're trying to save it. It's too late.
It's great to have the freedom to protest.
You know, the best thing about Ireland is
We don't walk with the devil.
The glory of Ireland is in the Constitution.
We don't do that.
Should be working for your
We
own
walk
people.
for Jesus and Him only.
Yeah, that's what the word's about. They're actually an English registered company.
It's not far off here, let me tell you.
Like, the fact that we have to answer to an English registered company. That's ridiculous. They're not Irish. They're descendants from the Royal Ulster Constabulary. The Royal Ulster Constabulary. And they're still being organised by an orange man.
Everything on the book with me, false charges, illegal detentions, it doesn't scare me. The guys about what we're doing is right, just so you can bully us all you want. But
There's not a single thing we're doing that's illegal.
if anything, you're going to rise on us.
You're not going to say to make a report.
Look, but you should understand, there's young women around this country doing all sorts of crimes.
To sold Jesus Christ out. You're going to pay for that.
Why is he so aggressive?
Leave you missus. You're going to pay something.
Can I ask you, your body cam record so I know your welfare?
But you can't, you only ask questions to one person.
Why is he calling people sunshine? Why is he coming up bullying like this?
All I can see is the devil. All I can see is the devil.
But if you see,
No, I'm not
Push, no.
speaking. I'm speaking. Don't shout that.
no, guys, but if you see a peaceful protest, if you see a peaceful protest, you should just head on about your business and leave it alone.
It's not, as I said, it's a peaceful protest. If you
Yeah.
don't
Like, yeah, but why stop then? Why stop then and start asking questions? Yeah, no, because we're actually in the middle of doing speeches and interviews. Like, it's like, no, listen,
Your interviews. I haven't. You're talking to me. I haven't spoke to you.
no, but see,
Continue your
if you were talking to your colleague, I would never come
I'm
up
not
and start talking to you.
You're talking to me.
Yeah.
Continue your interviews.
But then if that's the way you interact with us, you and your colleague approach together. You are working as a unit. I won't continue on. As a matter of fact, I move where I like. When I like. No, I'm walking up down this road for the last hour.
With the guards here the last 4 weeks.
I am continuing, but I do it in my own time. Yeah, the tone of the voice is irrelevant.
I walk with Jesus Christ. I speak for Him, not for you. No. It's not abuse. It's not shouting at the guards.
We're on a busy street in the city. We're on a busy street in the city. You have to raise your voice.
Don't do the devil.
That's why God gave Irish people a big mouth so they can be heard on the street.
It's like the three pigs and the wolf. Why the big ears? Oh, watch that woman's leg right.
Oh yeah.
They're getting the services that you and others like it.
4K camera, all the better to see you. I can't get too smart now because I have about 4 or 5 cents roll up your pocket. I think I have to mind me, madam. I'll protest where I like, when I like, guys. I'm not going to answer to anyone. But as soon as that arsehole up there was put in his place, he went in and hid behind the door and left a woman on the street. But you know, am I the only one to notice that? Am I the only one to notice that? He went, the man with the big mouth went inside behind the door and left the woman out on her own. I said, you know something? You must have a pair of balls like a transsexual.
What else say? Like I said, three of my lads Irish lad died in my hospital within 6 months. No one gave a bargain. Another fella nearly collapsed.
This man I was telling a story here about treatment and things happening in hotels and hostels.
I'm looking at
What are you going to do when I have a son?
No, actually, as a public servant, you do. You do, because it's your job to answer to us.
I never say never.
silent protest. We're allowed to react. You can't have it, you must know the law of the land. We are right to protest on a free land. Now, the people are meant to
And we're not hindering traffic, no people.
You're not closing on Collins Street.
We're not even stopping people from walking.
I'll give you one from It's Yates, the little ghost story. It says, the little foxy murmurs, oh, what in the world's made? And you're writing in the townland, 'tis the world's made. The foxy murmurs.
That's cool.
Now, we'll have to ask you to stand in away from the edge of the road, okay?
Now, I'm going to ask you not to put your hand on me ever again.
Yeah, you know how to put your hands on this.
I'm actually constantly moving. I can do what I like. I'm constantly moving.
Force somebody to stand out with my public member on it will be arrested. You understand? If we're talking on a
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. See, this is the thing about it. Trying to tell us where we can.
The sergeant that was in Piercy, he was from the north, couldn't speak Irish.
Oh, sure, there's super. They have another orange man there as well.
Are you going to listen to what I'm saying?
Listen to what you're saying.
Or are you going to?
I'm not going to be intimidated by it, you know.
Sorry, you're going to talk
Oh, I
over.
have rights to talk you back.
No, you can't bully me. Okay, well then when the next bullying that is, what you're doing is bullying. You can blame security for 24 years. You're a bully.
Because you talked over me. So you're going to arrest me then for a peaceful
The
protest.
next person that blocks them.
I'm on the footpath here.
Jesus Christ is watching you people. He knows every one of you.
Next person.
Hate to be.
One second. Let me say that again.
Okay.
Say it again.
I'll just explain it to you.
If someone stands on the footpath, they get arrested.
Fourth time. The next person, I'll slow it down for you. The next person that blocks somebody, pedestrian from walking down this footpath, offensive obstruction because you're having your protest, will be arrested for obstruction.
No,
Thank you.
It's a public place. People pass each other all the time.
Thank you.
Well, you carry on about the job you get. You carry on about the job you're actually getting paid for.
That's all.
This,
Jailed.
yours. You know what's funny, Connie? Do you know what's funny?
No, serve
You know what's funny? There's probably arseholes downtown picking pockets, and these clowns are up here giving us bother. And if I want to stand in this bar all day long, I can, because there's no lighter laws in this country.
You didn't actually obstruct anyone, you know.
This is prophetic now, you might think it. This is Bible. You don't know what
Excuse me, for a fact, that conversation was between, that conversation, he's not the team leader. We're all here on our own volition. Team leader, every one of us is here, we're on a
by
card.
what we are and what we believe in.
That's the thing about it is,
And we will die for it.
free Irish people don't follow, we lead.
We come from a long way back. What's it, make Ireland safe again? No one else seems to be bothered. Make Ireland safe again.
Yeah. I think you might want to stop and think about Article 26 now, real quick.
You didn't say a word to the people. Because we were right.
That's not what
What you was your trainer to throw weight around it.
It's not his problem. It's not his problem. He said the state of the country. You're here to say it for the people.
Oh no, it's exactly your problem.
You pay to save us.
It's the fault of all 18,000 of you. Sorry.
You know it's your problem. It is your problem. If the country is being invaded by migrants.
You know we went through famines and all. 800 years of torture. And this is what you do to your people.
Right, just let me finish. I want to get sense of this man for 1 second. Karen, you are here as public servant. You pay to protect us at all costs. Yeah. Can you recite your garden? Oh, do you know what it is?
Walk with Jesus. Otherwise you're doomed.
You serve me. You serve me. You do. Yeah, you're saying you're not threatening me. You're intimidating.
It's your problem as well.
Sorry.
Surely it's your problem.
I tell you
It's
now,
not your problem about the state of the country. Is what you said.
it's your job.
Yeah, but we're here. Do you know why we're here? We shouldn't have to be here, guys. We're here to highlight the problem that these people get.
If you were arresting all the criminals, we wouldn't have to be here.
Jihadis are getting in. Jihadis are getting in on the muck.
Still, I hope.
Terrorists are getting in on the muck. It's disgraceful.
No, they're getting in because they paid to have them here. The problem is to see, when you have an orange man ruling, when you have an orange man that rules the Irish economy,
Use your head.
they went from one orange man, Harris, now they have Kelly, another orange man. I'm not even talking to you, I'm talking to these men.
That's irrefutable what he just said there. He said, it's
Jesus
not my problem
Christ
to
is
state the
coming for all
country.
you
That's
people
fucking
too.
lazy.
It's not his problem.
Go down in the movement.
No, it's not his problem. Colleague, I'll agree with him. I'll agree with him. It's not his problem. It's his fault.
You can come out.
Him and his colleagues.
I hate to be you. Because you've been whipped around people like you. We're a peaceful people. I've never protested in my life. But I'm doing it now. My country.
No, what the worst part is we were laughing and joking and having a laugh here till that came along. We were having fun, we were laughing. And then they came up and with their attitude.
He came up with really big boots, just trying to intimidate his man.
My wife even had a breakdown of what she's done to her country. And she hasn't returned from it even for what she's done.
We're fighting for
Have a look at the containers where the guns and the hand grenades.
Because they don't want to do their job, that's why. That's why they want.
You've seen these photos from yourself.
Get them out of Ireland. Eire go brala.
I've reported
We are sovereign people. We're a sovereign people. This constitution was robbed by criminals. Close the borders. Close the borders.
Excuse me.
Oh, see that? Oh, what's they're the devil's people. The other people we don't promises whatsoever. They sat there and stood there peacefully, so did we. Don't know what you've done. Have a war. You don't know what you've done. What's coming to us. Why did you people are drunk? This country started like
Andy Barr doesn't win unless someone in the government. You'd be elected as the next fucking head copper.
Sell it.
Oh no, he'd vote for you himself.
You're selling your country to Islam.
So, Lord.
Country to the devil.
You put that uniform you on, you got involved.
You got involved when you put on that uniform.
You did, yeah.
I walk with Jesus. And my fellow people here. That's who I walk with.
Who's your number? I found it.
That's a seriously Formula One. Yeah.
You really?
I'm not sure. I'm not getting shit. Sorry, I can't help it. Can't help it.
Keep moving it all right.
Mind what you say about the Lord, what you do against him.
Make Ireland safe again.
God is watching you all.
God, it is good. What do you think about that? What do you think about what's going on in Dublin? You see online what's going on in Dublin?
Yeah.
That's okay, or this is... I'd be right at the yoke to put it on for a speaker now or something. In the business. Glenn, how you doing, Glenn? It's hard to see the screen with the sun on it, to be honest with you. Searching the heron. How you doing, Saoirse? 420. Nice to see you on Saoirse. 420. Alright, buddy, what's the story? Penny, is that Penny? Is that how it's pronounced? P-E-N-I, Penny. How you doing? I'm not even going to try and twist my tongue around the second part, I'm sorry. Because I couldn't pronounce that kind of words. I need to go on the Google Translate. No, but not very good at names with too many syllables and I never really needed that kind of in school. I'm more a person who work with my hands now than pen and paper. So I apologise for not being able to pronounce your second name. Here's a colleague. We have people on here from Japan. A man from Japan says keep up the good work.
Fair play to buddy from Japan, fair play to thank you.
And you know the best thing about it is, he says Jesus is king.
March with the Holy Ghost and Jesus Christ. Eire go bra, save your country. Save your sovereign Christian country. Save it before it's too late. God wants to save your country. For he came for us and not be known for us. Give it away by Jesus.
That's the BMW 750. That yoke has up to 200 horsepower. That's some fucking yoke. I was actually talking to him the last day, guys, down on James Street on that bike. Some yoke.
Close the borders.
I'm not doing my best, seriously. I'm actually more focused on what's around me. I'm holding the camera around me, looking for more content in a different direction. I'm always trying to
Close the borders.
see what's around me, and especially when they're around. Because when I turn me back and they move, I don't know where they are, so I have to try and turn around to get them again.
Don't pay for what they've done.
Then I have to try and keep the phone out of the fucking sun. So I can't be honest with the constant adjusting and all that shit, so
Jesus
it
Christ.
is what it is. I'm afraid you'll have to take it as it comes, I'm sorry.
King of Kings. Won't the devil interfere with it?
Oh, sorry for the complaining doesn't like everyone's entitled to their opinion. I have no problem with it at all. I appreciate you, Sergio, but
Back to Israel.
I don't really give a shit. Like,
Back with the Jews.
someone that doesn't, and to be honest with you, bit of a, what do you say, constructive criticism. Strong that! Go, strong the ball!
Ireland for the Irish! Hey! Do the show! Hey! Ireland!
I hear you from 100 yards away.
Believe in Jesus Christ, it's the only way. Believe in Jesus Christ, the one and only. There's no other way.
They were stabbed,
No other way to go to Father.
murdered, beaten and raped.
No other way.
Lottie, how you doing, Lottie? How you doing? Keeping? Welcome to the chair.
Close the
Paul,
borders.
how you doing, man?
Close the borders. Take the killers out. Keep the rapists out. Keep them all out.
The signs are there. If you had been on earlier, I went through all the signs here a couple of times. She was only 10 years old. It was a 10-year-old, 17-year-old, and 22-year-old. Stabbed. Brutally attacked. And by the way, folks, for those who call the tricolour a racist flag, that's the Irish flag. That's the real Irish flag.
Eire go bra.
All stabbed, buddy.
Ireland forever.
Looking, they were all stabbed, man. Brutally stabbed by migrants. Savagely stabbed.
Sovereign Christian country. Muslims out.
That's exactly how they were, I'm afraid.
In the last 20 years.
Crime is becoming too common, it is. You know, the
Illegal. Get out.
murder rate in Ireland is after increasing by over 300% in the last 2 years.
That's a failure.
And they try to say there's no difference.
And the European Union is a foreign entity. And that's a failure as
Hundreds,
well.
not even hundreds of sexual assaults alone.
Before it destroys
Not about
other people.
other attacks,
Eire go bra.
child abductions,
Take
child
Ireland
rapes.
back. Walk with Jesus Christ.
Ridiculous, like.
He's the only way.
Your children. That's
Boys are
attacked
finished.
in horrible, horrible ways. If you have a child, you're thinking about the most horrible thing that could happen to your child. And chances are it's after happening to one of the children in this country already, if not numerous. Countless probably this stage, more than I know.
Sorry.
We are not tolerating our children and our women being attacked anymore. It has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop is going to be all of us uniting and networking with each other properly.
Hey, Gordon, safe again.
We network with each other properly, and you know, and working together as one big family. Because at the end of the day, all Irish citizens, it doesn't matter where you're
I'm sorry I have on the slow,
it's gonna cost.
but I don't really focus on the screen of the phone. I'm trying to stay where people are.
I want to say one thing, Larry, right?
Sorry,
I
Corey.
say the phone's there. Come over this way, Larry. I want to say,
Sorry,
around the country, right? In Rossgrave, you see people in Rossgrave saying that people like saying, you're not from Rossgrave, don't come down here. Ballyogan, there's people saying you're not from Ballyogan, don't come down here. I'm just saying this to the nationals, be over the people out there. We've got to call these people out when they get into areas wherever. Ryan, 1 second, brother. Just go into me 1 second for a second, just like, trying to get me feel. But we just got to call these people out, like anyone around the country. Like, we're all Irish men and women. It doesn't matter where you're from, Tipperary going to Belfast. It doesn't matter if you're from Belfast coming to Cork to help your fellow Irish men and women. Stop saying to people you're not from Ballyogan. Like, it happened in Ballyogan, it happened down in Rossgrave, it happened in a couple other places. You know, people local saying we don't need outside help. Look, this is the way it is. We need every bit of help we can get together. We're all in this together, and we really got to come together and realise, like, strength is in numbers, and the power of the people is greater than the people in power. Just remember that, you know, if we get out in the streets in big numbers, we can do absolutely anything. Like, there's no reason, like, turn around the cameras there, lads. Look at the people here today. It's about 10 of 11, so then turn back around. There's about 10 or 11 of us here today. Michael, come back here. There's about 10 or 11 people here today. Michael, back over. There's about 10 or 11 people here today, right? There's no reason why there shouldn't be 1,000 people here or 10,000 people here. This place here is the heart of the problem. Department of Migration, where Jim O'Callaghan, Department of the Minister of Migration, is there, and then we also have, for those that know, I'm trying to move over that bus, move back a little bit from the mirror. You have Special Minister for Migration, Colin Brophy. So there's 2 ministers for migration in Ireland, and so it's not only just one minister that's making a bollocks of things. There's 2 ministers making a bollocks of things. They're still nothing. They haven't got a spy in between them or a set of balls to close the borders.
There shouldn't be a minister for migration.
But the fact that there is, there's no excuse why they shouldn't close the borders too big. Go ahead. There's no reason why they shouldn't close the borders. There's no reason why they shouldn't be doing their job. There's no reason. Go ahead, folks. Go ahead. There's no reason why they shouldn't come out and make statements and apologise to the victims of all the attacks. The kids were stabbed in Parnell Square. We've not seen one politician with a smile come out and say, you know, I'm sorry to the families of them people. I made them an offer of compensation and say, look, this is what there's a few bob for, you know, what happened to your children. They're like for the likes of a 10-year-old child. Like, if I was a minister, if I was a government minister, I'd say, Jesus Christ, we're really making bollocks and things to close the borders. But you offer compensation to these victims, you know what I mean? Like last year, we had 17 attempted child abductions in the month of May, just last year alone, and 5 of them were around Talbot Street areas alone. 2 of them were up around Parliament, around the
Can't even spell the word Irish.
So, like, you know, you have a situation where there's people coming into the country, they want to attack children, they want to...
And they talk about my dialect.
Like 98 attempted
Really?
child abductions last year, the year 2024, one fucking year.
At least I can
not
spell.
had a situation like that in the history of Ireland as long as I'm alive. It's unprecedented what's happening, and you have people going by, we've seen it 2 women earlier.
The Irish never attack anyone that doesn't attack them first. It's the beauty of it.
Wake up, woman, wake up, people out there. Like,
We are a multicultural country, have been for generations.
We've seen these people getting into
But to those who are ignorant, they don't realise it's the illegal criminals that are letting in, that's the issue. So, wind your neck in now,
It's
nothing.
disgraceful what's happening, it really is. And it's you know, to share the videos with lawyers, folks. Amongst yourselves, it takes 5 seconds to bloody hit the share button on these lives of all the people that's here today. You know, it shouldn't be just falling on our shoulders.
Best thing you can do knocking there is get the fuck out of the chat. There's no bimbos here.
Again, dear lads and ladies, that's listen. We are going to be here every Wednesday and definitely on the opposite of the Immigration Pact. And this is where all the big players, the so-called big players that assume that they're the big players, that people are following the wrong people, if you ask me. Because, like, the likes of Malachy and all this crew, they're not calling protest Department of Immigration. This is my 7th time being here outside Jim O'Callaghan's 51 St. Stephen's Green. And last year I was outside O'Gorman's 4 times. I was outside Roger O'Gorman's home 3 times for 3 pieces of protest. But Malachy's not calling protest like that. These are the protests that put under pressure. You know, till they fucking crack, until they give in and close the borders and not sales migration.
Yeah, he was a Jew. You want to bring the hand to it as well?
As I said, you know, strength
But he is what Christianity is about. There's pure ignorance anyway.
Social media now. During the war protest, it was brilliant to bring us all together, but now it's doing excellent. It's the void.
Sure, what? Tuesday bacon, that's his own business.
People are Knows the border's name.
Sure, I don't eat ham, but that doesn't mean I don't eat fucking beef.
At the moment,
That's a
people
stupid
are
step.
you know, people are bringing personal disputes. I just like to call out this stuff that's happening.
Make Ireland safe
Sorry, folks.
again.
Any of the people out there that spraying lies about each other online, it has to stop. Like anyone out there that has a personal difference to somebody, but keep it personal, please. You don't have to, you know, go online and make up lies about people. I'm sorry, you don't have to go online.
If you have children and you want to bring them to a better place, that's fine. But if you're an unvetted criminal,
People's lives are riskier when
it's not the same thing.
Get your act together, lads. Stop bringing personal disputes and explain them into WhatsApp chats, explain them into Telegram chats, excuse me, explain them into, you know, social media
Yeah.
pages.
Migrate to a better place, by all means. Everyone in the world should try and improve their lives. But you don't improve your life by going to a new country and attacking their children. How is that an improvement? Improvement for who?
So that's for you, Irish kid. Sit on that. But you know, instead of them as hit pieces and as the Irish kids should be doing videos saying like, look at the lads here, got wrongful information. I called him out last night saying if I get it wrong, he was in the thread last night saying if I get it wrong, I've no problem apologising to people. So I dived in on the thread and I said,
See, the difference is I do everything.
you said I hijack WhatsApp chats and hijack protests. How do I hijack my own protests?
I do everything. I do protests, I do marches, I do audits, I do everything.
So Michael Brazzi, I've been called out there. I believe the fat waste. The word bullshit.
I was audited, but when this thing got blown up, this was more important. I'm not changing the name of my channel to accommodate nobody, so if the name audit is there, I'm an auditor who happens to be a citizen journalist as well.
To resign the position because they're not fit for purpose, clearly, and we'll also, you know, if we don't get to speak to them, we'll say we'll be back here again next week. We'll tell the formal school that we'll be here definitely again. Just make sure they know that we're going to be here. No, thanks, folks.
Thanks, Scott.
We will do our duty.
Thanks, Michael.
See, 1% of the people represented is better than none. That's the thing about people not actually seeing. It doesn't make a difference if it's 1% or 100%. Once there is a reason and there's people supporting that our children, our culture, our history, our heritage and our country is very, very important to all of us. So much that we're willing to do this as long as it takes. And this is only going to last a while before we stop marching and we start pushing, so make up your mind. You want to listen to the people? Or do you want the people that come up and ram it down your neck? You're entitled to your opinion, man. There's no one ever said any different, but I don't have to agree with it. But you won't come in here and start, on this chat and start calling people bimbos. It's that simple. You can have your opinion without being a prick. The girl you're talking about has education. It doesn't make a difference what education. I have fuck all with education either. Someone's education doesn't make them less Irish. How stupid are you? Press. Socia, you really think someone like that can actually impress someone like you?
Just like to say, like to your followers there, this is not just for the immigration problem here. I'd just like to say, we're going to show solidarity to Enoch Book. Enoch Book has been in prison again. And we're going to call a protest next Thursday. We're going to go down to Mountjoy Prison. We're going to call a protest outside Mountjoy Prison, Brian. Lads, ladies.
Oh yeah, Enoch Book, yeah, I was going to go down.
Outside Mountjoy Prison for Enoch Book, yeah. He's back in. Because Enoch Book is back in again, and it's a fucking disgrace what's happening, you know. It's absolutely disgrace.
Make Ireland safe again.
Hey, Cody, is that tomorrow week?
Tomorrow week, Thursday, next Thursday, we're going to go to Mountjoy Prison to do a protest for Enoch Book. So if anyone out there can share that, Thursday week, we come down to Mountjoy Prison and we'll all do a bit of Mountjoy Prison. Outside Mountjoy Prison.
But you can give me a...
Let's be the people that shine the spotlight in Enoch Book. I stand with Enoch Book, I do, you know.
Cody, you text me on the details and I'll pour posts.
1 o'clock, we go to Enoch Mountjoy Prison about 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, yeah.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, yeah.
Well, I do up a little poster and I'll share it later on.
Brilliant, yeah. I can't do the PowerPoint, yeah.
I do all that shit, man.
You missed the guards, Fergal.
Before it's too late. For God's sake, wake up. Well, alright, how
you doing, Florida?
You missed
You
the
know,
guards up there.
people.
I seen that.
Did you see that? Were you here?
seen that,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't recognise you there. You face covered. He ran straight at the pier. He goes, "Who are you?"
Remember Ashley Murphy? She was only 23. Remember the other poor child, 10 years of age?
I'm getting a bit
Don't
distracted here.
forget them.
That's what traitors had to emigrate.
10 minutes more.
The pit of the traitors in the door wouldn't emigrate now 420. Let's be honest with you. Every last fucking one of them. You know something, 420? I think there should be just a clean house and get some of our speakers and some of our leaders to step in and start take over the door.
Being arrested.
How kind of a different country will we have then, folks?
It's true Irishman.
Huh?
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
420 is
Don't
talking
come out
to
join protest. Because the man...
DC Rome's as the Minister of Finance.
Make Ireland safe again.
Bogshot for President.
Prison.
I tell you one thing, we had
No
Bogshot for
support.
President, it'd be a whole different fucking country.
He's a man of God.
There wouldn't be an Irish person on the streets, that's for sure. That man has dedicated years of his life to highlighting the problems and the way people are treated like dirt. Anyone who knows what's going on in this country is men like him.
Enoch Burke, remember him? Remember Enoch Burke? He's been arrested again for fake. Remember the man?
It doesn't.
We do.
Yeah, uproot your family. That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that.
Good man. He's a good Christian.
Uprooting your family. That doesn't make it right for you to come over here and start killing people.
Here's these parents again. Holly, here's these parents.
Makes no difference, buddy. And you're still talking about families. Families are not the problem. You see illegal migrants coming in, unvetted, criminal backgrounds. Families is different. Families come in, trying to make a home, trying to make a life. And Ireland as a nation has never had a problem with that in history. But we do have a problem with illegal migrants coming in. And if you're watching online stuff, you'll see yourself.
Remember Enoch Burke?
These same illegal criminals tried to attack a Christmas fair in Germany 2 days ago. And now Christmas is coming here as well. So what's next? Are we next for the attacks on the street?
Disgusting.
Come on now. People can come and go to this country and have been for generations without any issues. I grew up in a multicultural country, Ireland. But we never had a government that was taking rapists, murderers, Islamics, dropping them into the middle of our civilization, attacking us, attacking our children, raping our women, murdering people. That never. That's a whole different breed of people than a family trying to better themselves. You have to get the whole concept right. This is not about all foreigners, it's about illegal migrants, criminals, unvetted, who have been probably living in France or England for years, commit crimes over there, and then fled here, and then come over here and start repeating the same crimes. And then people think that's the problem. Everyone thinks, oh, it's not all foreigners. It's illegal migrants. Illegal. The ones that have their passports thrown away, no ID, criminal backgrounds, horrible past histories, they come into the country and what they do is wrong. But then that makes it bad for the families that you're talking about, who want to come into Ireland legally and lawfully, who want to make a life for themselves. They've never been the issue. So I don't know what you're on about. You obviously don't know.
Won't you? That's all.
No, you just don't like being told the truth, you muppet.
You tend to do it right.
If you want to bring in criminals into our country, yeah. You can give us your address if you want. We can send them to your house. You're so fond of them. Put up your address there. I'll share it online and I'll send it out to the high bar centres. They can all come and visit you. You're so fond of them.
That's as fast as I'm
I'm not interested in 1%. If it is only 1% of criminals, get that 1% out. It's that simple. There's not a whole lot of question or thought to it, you know.
The immigration tax. Stay out.
People think like this percentage makes a difference. 1% of 5.6 million people is a lot of people. It's enough to make a fucking big issue. So, Jesus, they didn't stay long this time. The cops, they're gone already. I never even noticed they were gone. So,
Close the borders.
they came up, stood there for a minute and went off again. So whatever was going on, I don't know.
Close, protect the children. And all of us. Close the borders. Close them down. Close the borders.
One
Get
troll
them out. We don't want
has
Get
emptied
them
the
out.
room.
This is our country. Get them out. Don't betray Jesus Christ like they have. Do not betray the Lord like they have. Or they will pay for it.
Well, I know something. It is UK is unreal, and that's what's coming our
They're
way.
smart, but they're not. Fools.
Tommy Robinson highlighted that a long time ago.
Walk with the Master Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Drink the blood of Christ, not the buttermilk of the devil. Woe to the son of the devil. Woe to the locusts of torment. For such is coming upon them. The wrath of God is coming.
There's a young gentleman now from Hungary coming back again.
We are a warrior people. We will not give in. We're born warriors. Close them borders. Close them borders. Close them borders. Close them all up. Close the borders. Keep the pedophiles out.
Close all the border, make Ireland safe again. Stop the raping.
Look guys, there's a lot of bitches going on in the chat. If someone has something to say, let them off, let them say it, for fuck's sake. Just like we do. We say what we have to say and that's it.
Ireland safe again. Make Ireland safe again. Stop the illegal immigration.
Come on now, give us a bit of...
Come on!
Give us a bit of news, a bit of content, come on!
Come on, move for it.
Come on, it's for YouTube!
Could you ask look,
I'll even give you a pair of gloves.
could you ask Jim O'Callaghan what he speak was?
It's for YouTube and TikTok, come on!
Could you ask Jim O'Callaghan what he
Come
speak
on
was?
lads! We'll have you on the telly tonight!
We want a bit of justice, we want the border closed, we want this opt-out of Migration Pact, immediate effect, and we want it to resign. Would you ask Colin Brophy what he speak to us, please? I can't hear you, come over. I have my phone down, I won't record you.
We won't record you!
He's a true.
We will record you!
Oh, my God.
Pedophiles out.
Let's see what happens, if we come back out, let's see.
He's not coming out in the cold. Well, he has enough insulation anyway.
Let's see.
Judge Glenn is back.
Make Ireland safe again. Stop the illegal immigration. Stop poor children being raped.
I want to be in there.
Stop the invasion plantation.
I'm not going to. I could press a button, but you look, have your say. I'm not even putting any pass on, to be honest with you. 99% of the time, I'm not even looking at the screen, so. There's a lot of people in the chat now who you can pitch it out between us. No one will stop me from having free speech, so I'm not going to stop anyone else.
Because they're
So.
afraid of God.
Not because
What's
they're-
to come? For such is coming that they can't stop it. We all know who's going to win. The Lord God
You have to
Jesus Christ.
you have to kidnap me.
Destroy them all. Every last one of them. It'll be too late then.
Dude.
You're getting plenty of warning.
Yeah, you look like you're rattling with the cold.
I'm fucking rattling. And then when I meet me dad and go, I'll miss me.
You cover up anymore, you're going to look like one of them she-had women.
We'll be cursed and we'll be punished, and that's why we're being punished, because of what they done in there. That's why they must go.
I know it's sports, but I'm just ignoring it, man. You know me, I just go off doing my own thing.
Are you going to safe again?
Most of you know. I don't really watch the chat much because I'm looking around for this, that and the other. If I happen to cop the screen, I'll comment. If not, I don't really care. As we say, guys, water over duck's back, in my opinion, but hey, if someone rests is, are paying homage to it, that's where I can go. But look, don't need to be insulting them and other. You can have your say without being insulted, or without disrespecting people. Or I'll let you sort out between us.
Phones up the court. I says, I want the CCTV footage. There's no CCTV. What you mean there's none? I walked out of the court, fuck the judge, right? Second time, they were sentencing me. I says, hold on for a minute. So the solicitors was all that. We want the video footage. I want to see me the car, no seatbelt. As we're going down the north side of the road, there's a checkpoint. Straps on the screen. And everything was.
The guards are on the protest whether they like it or not. They're here. Whether they're on our side or not, they're here.
They're here because it's getting close to Christmas time when they get their commission. No, but that's the way it works here in Ireland. The more arrests they make, they get a bigger bonus at the end of the year.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah.
I not really know what's true of this.
Oh, it's true.
Alright, so I believe
Because
you.
even if you say that to them, they look at you and walk away because they know you're right.
Alright.
A commission. They work on a commission.
But still, that is they're not here to harass people because otherwise there would be all of the squad cars. So,
And do you have similar problems in Hungary?
excuse me.
Do you have the same problems with migrants and stuff?
No, to be honest, it's not. The problem is that there is a lot of people who are going to Ireland, and since the Irish passport is a European passport, they can go everywhere. And as far as I got, there is really small background check going on here.
Yeah.
So I did actually notice that there is a lot of people who are coming from England, who were already there illegally. They came to Ireland, they got an Irish passport, and now they can travel anywhere in Europe.
Exactly.
And it's really hard to trace them. So, I can't really say that it doesn't affect me, because as far as I know, anyone could be in my city who was there jail for raping on England.
Because they have an Irish passport.
Yeah, because they have an Irish passport.
And then when they go to France or Hungary or anywhere else, they're travelling on an Irish passport, so everyone thinks, hey, they're from Ireland.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's the part you see.
But yeah, that is the fact.
But see, they can get a passport in a couple of weeks. The average Irish person has to wait till they're maybe a couple of months on a waiting list.
But yeah, I don't know. See, I never tried to get an Irish passport. I know for someone who is not from Europe, it's relatively easy.
Yeah.
I did meet people who are only here for 2 months and they already have an Irish passport.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
And they're already on the door and everything. They never, as far as we know, they never worked in their life. And the reason why they came here is kind of unclear.
They came here for all the free money. That's why they come here.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because...
That's not a good reason to go to.
No, it's not, no. But if you're a criminal and you're running from crime, say in England or somewhere else, and you come here, that's a big problem.
Yeah, but that is, and as far as I noticed, the Irish justice system, if you're a criminal and even if you get like jailed, like it's like really going to a hotel.
Yeah.
I have actually been in a jail like well about 4 months. Now I got a 1 year sentence. I got 14 charges. I still don't know what the charges are. That's the funny in the whole thing.
But look, I know myself. I have been in Irish prisons. There's no, it's an easy life.
Yeah,
It is because
it is. That's what
because
I'm
you're
saying.
like they're treated so well, like.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. And
But-
from there, like you get a fixed payment while you're in jail, and from that, like, let's say you spend there only 6 months, you have it on sale, you get free food, and from there you can travel anywhere and do anything. Because it's not gonna be supervised after it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very close.
And how long are you in Ireland now?
Now I'm here for 13 years.
13?
Yeah,
Oh,
13.
good, long time.
Yeah, long
Oh, long time. Long time, you see? And you seem like you don't have a problem with Irish people. And Irish people don't have a problem with you.
No, I don't, because, like, to be honest, I came here to visit my family and to work, and also to learn English, because, my second language is German, so
Yeah.
I had to come to a native-speaking country to learn it.
You see?
So, it's, like, most of the time I was working. I
Yeah.
did have a back injury since then, but,
You'll be back to work soon.
yeah, hopefully,
Yeah, You see, this is proof that, you see, people coming to Ireland to work with their families. Irish people welcome. They don't care. Come in, go live your life. And then you have criminals coming in, killing young people. There's a two different. This is the difference. This is the people we love, and these are the criminals we hate that we're protesting against. Big difference. This man has been here 13 years, working, doing his bit. He's not a problem. He's here with us. That's proof that we're not against everybody and anybody. We are very precise about who our problem is. What?
4 billion euro.
Very precise.
Asylum seekers. Stoned and budget. Stop the plantation of Ireland. No to the Islamification of Ireland.
So this is. Excuse me.
No passports, no entry. Sacred place. There's 14 where people died. No passports, no entry. Keep doing it. Sacred places. Holy to Jesus Christ. Now the police.
Move back now because I don't want to be blocking the path,
You right, yeah. No passport, no entry. Close the border, stop the plantation of Ireland. Government, people trafficking.
People, we're good people. We're honest. Make Ireland safe again. We're faithful.
I'm starting to get it.
Somalia has the highest ISIS member rate in the world.
Yeah. They're letting in leprosy, everything. TV. See it from the. See there. Get up there.
Close the borders now.
That's yours. Oh, here. What's the red sign on it?
I don't hear him over walking there. Fuck's sake, lads.
Remember, eat up for getting arrested again.
Never pour
Where's
either.
wrong with phones? Do shit all by itself.
Get in his face. Poor man, he's taking out
No.
his last slot he took. And they're still doing it. They're still doing it to him.
No, I'm about to
And they're
get
getting
that
away with it.
fucking
For the
fucks.
moment, that is.
I'm about to take all the chat, guys. Go ahead there, chat between you.
Same state of that strength cancer. Oh yes, no problem. Just
Thank you.
I won't have anyone coming in here insulting and bullying. Fuck that shit. LB now knows, or doesn't normally block people from the chats, but start insulting people and women, especially women. Out you go. Enough's enough. You can have your opinion. Like I said it only a few minutes ago, have your opinion, but don't be a prick about it, so out you go. 420, I couldn't only cop that what was going on there. I wasn't watching the screen about what was being said there, so when I saw your comment about the calling names, that's when I said, right, out he goes. So, appreciate the heads up, 420. Saoirse, you're more than welcome, girl. Sorry I didn't get rid of the cunt later sooner. But I do apologize. Like I said, I don't really watch the screen 100%, but when I cop something like that, I have to draw it in.
People are starting to go, so we'll all stick together. This is
Yeah.
See you later. So we'll call it off. Fair play to everyone.
No bother. Listen, are we here next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
And we're going to the Joy next Thursday.
We're going to show solidarity to Enoch Book next Wednesday.
Actually, Cody,
sorry.
turn this way so the sun is...
Yes, sir. We're going to go to Mountjoy Prison next Thursday at 1 p.m. to show solidarity with Enoch Book, a poor man that's locked up in the Mountjoy Prison for just simply refusing to actually get the sun out. We always start using.
Yeah, no bother, man.
Actually, we're actually going to show solidarity with Enoch Book because the poor man's locked up. Like, you see paedophiles marking out and list them off all the time. It's disgraceful. Like, you see migrants kidnapping children, running away, and turtles down with them under their arm. And given the option to self-deport, see you later, and there's no actual fucking prison sentence. It's unbelievable, and you have this man being taught by the state and ridiculed in the media. I have to say, the media should be ashamed of themselves. Every journalist out there that wrote an article about Enoch Book, he should be ashamed of himself. The poor man was only standing up for what's right in this country. That's all he was doing. Only walk. He's only standing up for what's right in this country, for the children in this country, and fair play to him, credit to him. Hopefully one of these days he runs for politics and all his family. And it's people like that with good moral company will get changed in this country. Thanks very much for coming.
Sorry. No bother, Cody. See you Wednesday.
Just walk together, stay together.
Stay there, that's it.
Right, guys. Now I'm going to stop live yet because I'm going to continue live because I want to get another half hour or so in. But
Coming out to the meeting,
yeah, I wish so, because I'm heading out that way to Houston anyway. But yeah, guys, anyway, back to what I was talking there. Sorry. Yeah, Saoirse, I should have got rid of that sooner, but look, we'll discuss that. I'll have to keep it. That was bullshit. It only barely missed Collie. Hey, Collie, that's supposed to be lucky. Bullshit came down and actually dropped right about an inch in front of his nose, hit the ground. But anyway. Now guys, another one here again next week. We're going to keep at that door until they actually pay attention. Samskid says hi. Hi Samskid, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. If you like what you see, like the content, like and subscribe. And tries to get at least 2 videos up, or 2 or 3 videos up, maybe 4 every week. So different things, different events. So I do my best to keep you up to date and informed of what's going on. So nice to meet you too, man. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying the content. But people hate being timed out. Look, but happy to do the same instantly. Now, I'm going to head over now to the over around the James Joyce house. I think that's where we're going to go now, but we're not going to go there directly. It's not for another hour, but I'll make my way down there eventually, and we'll that'll be a private meeting, guys. There won't be no cameras there, I'm afraid. Now, that's this crazy hotel. Shut up. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here now. Now, guys, anyway, sorry about that. I had a phone call from these two rooms. I wind it down now, and I'll wind it down with a picture of the doll. There we go. So that's it, folks. I'll chat later, and let's see what happens in the next one, as they say. Slán ad, Cormíle Slán go fór.